geht los.
and Blue Team, one of my personal favorite duos. They came together after week 4 saying, hey, we need to do something different. Roy came on the scene during the Winter Royale, qualified through the open format, and looks to punish people's mistakes at all points of the game. You talk about hyper-aggressive players early, you can't stop him from going, but the one person who does is Blue Team.
Jungs, es geht los. Ich bin hyped.
Turning off all emotions and just making the right decisions. They have a fantastic pair in chemistry, and I mean, I'm excited to hear what they had to say leading into the competition. It's going to be just absolutely amazing.
Fantastic. We've got Blue T and Rope DW here, two beyond incredibly mechanically gifted players here. Blue T, you've placed consistently in the top 15 over the last year from the Winter Royale qualifiers, the Secret Skirmish, and top 5 in the Share the Love event. How are the two of you together going to work to secure this #1 spot today?
I'm just going to give this guy a bunch of call-outs, make sure he's safe and alive, and once we hit Macon,
something else.
It's going to be so incredible to see if they can make that dynamic work on the stage. They have such great teamwork, and they have distinct play styles over the face of the game, and if they can get rolling, they might be able to challenge towards that top. Now on to our next group, because we're excited to keep the introductions rolling. It's Item and Derox, Oslo and Bad Sniper, 4ZR and No Word, Red Rush and Snappy, and then Yu Wang and KBB. This is a bunch of guys out of Europe, and then the Chinese qualifiers coming out of the 10-cent track. And I mean, some of these guys are incredible.
D-Works, auch von den Deutschen.
Ridiculous
Daher müsste gleich
elimination victory route during the semifinals, and then they carried over the performance into the Sunday.
One of the only times we saw actually consistency from the semifinals carry over into the finals. But another team that actually started breaking through in the finals towards the end led them to qualify as Oslo and Bad Sniper. And I think something very interesting about this group, or this duo in particular, they're going to be contesting at Tilted Towers, and they are very proficient at doing so.
They will be in the fray, and if Bad Sniper gets a sniper in his hands, here's a joke. His name online is actually not Bad Sniper, because he hits all of those shots. Will be looking to make them pay. Now, 4ZR and Nord, also another very aggressive pair, but kind of just like to chill out at times. They like find themselves on the edge, take the rifles. If they know they have an advantage, they go. We've seen them before as well in the Winter Royale.
And then on the bottom right there, Yu Wang and KBB, they came out of the 10-cent track, which was a competition that was hosted out in China. And so I think a lot of people didn't see those games and don't really know what these two are all about. Let's continue and find out more about them.
真行的话，非常的亢奋嘛，就可以跟各国的选手切磋。如果想跟一个队来对抗的话，我更希望是跟芒果那队。
要对游戏的喜欢，对吧？然后对游戏的理解，
还要有一个信仰，就是想成为冠军的一种念头。毕竟职业就是要奔着冠军去。
喜欢这款游戏，然后对游戏的理解程度，然后对自己的技术非常的自信。
心情就感觉跟做梦一样，但这一切都是靠自己努力得来的，就非常好。冠军等着我们。
So happy to see their level of excitement and to be here representing China.
Jungs, Digga, ich will jetzt Dings sehen. Aqua kam leider schon. Ich will jetzt, wie heißt der? Obwohl, ne, Night oder Light müsste kommen. Wer ist das? Lol, das Dings, wie heißt der? Ich komme gerade nicht auf den Namen. Epic Whale, wer ist Epic Whale? Oha, stimmt, Storm. Storm spielt Epic Whale.
Ridiculously aggressive, know how to go full send, and I think people will be surprised. They're able to execute on a level where if they get rolling, it's going to be very hard to stop them.
It's one of the same situations as the kind of Chinese duo, at least at smaller extent. Because a lot of these guys don't know how they play, don't know how to respond when the play style that they haven't gone up against is shown. But
das wird langweilig. Oh yeah.
Stage in each one of the competitions that really separated themselves. But speaking of somebody who separated themselves, Zexro and Vinny. Zexro, the original pioneer of the my wall now. I'm going at you. I will win the game with 16 plus eliminations, and there's nothing you can do about it. Him and Vinny broke through everything, coming over not only Zexro's wrist issues, but a little bit of kind of turbulence between them. They're actually not even going to be dueling after this competition, so this will be a last hurrah, and let's see what Zexro and Vinny have to say.
We got Vinny and Zexro here. Very excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are thrilled and excited to see what you guys have planned for today. You both have been competing both very well in duos and solos over the course of the year. How do you think that the competition today is going to compare to the rest of the competitions that you have leading up to the scrims, whatever the case may be?
For sure, the competition's definitely going to be hard today. Probably the hardest competition yet, but I'm very confident for us to succeed today. So
awesome. Well, we believe in you guys. Now, Zexro, you told us after qualifying for the last week of duos that you were suffering from some tendonitis. Preparing for a competition like this, especially at such a high caliber, there's got to be a lot of stress involved with that. How have you been physically preparing for today?
So basically, I didn't really play much, and then I would just mod review and everything. I just play on the qualifier days, take a lot of a leave, you know, and then it started going away at the end, and then qualified. So we're chilling.
Fantastic. Well, we're all really excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are, a lot of TSM fans here and all over the world. It's going to be a great day.
There you have it. It's proof that it's not all about just grinding and playing all the way through. You got to do your VOD review. You got to take care of your body, get those wrist stretches in. That's Zexro's story there. We'll see how they perform today. We've got one final group of duos to let on the floor. It's going to be Serpent and Hype, Wolfies and Rojo, Skite and Vato, Borwins and Tux, Kluja and Thomas HT, and then finally Puz and Ming.
I mean, there's so many players in here you can call out. Serpent and
Digga, warum kann ich davon keinen?
Can you translate it to Sunday? They won
Junge, ich kenn's geil, ja, aber sonst, hä? Ach stimmt, vorwend.
In the practice room, and he says he's excited to be here, wants to play, wants to get on the stage, and knows he'll be able to enact their game plan. He wouldn't tell me what it was, and I wouldn't leak it anyway. Though the stream duo
wahrscheinlich ist
between Vinny and Zexro, Skype battling a ton of wrist issues and then able to overcome it. And I got to speak with him as well, and he's like, I'm just happy. I'm glad I'm here, man. And there was a fantastic post he did about it.
Yeah, he had that Twit Longer where he basically went through how he lost his confidence because of his wrist issue, and then gained it back because of the support of all you guys at home who supported Skype through his journey. The French community doing so as well. Moving on forward, Borwin and Tux, somebody I think is very interesting because they qualified and moved through the entire, they switched duos at the last second, so same thing.
And then you have Kluja, a player who qualified as well for the solo competition, and Thomas, his partner from Singularity. And the final duo, Puz and Ming, representing from South Korea. Unfortunately, there was an Asian team who was unable to make it. Puz and Ming having won in the Week 8 qualifier where there wasn't an additional spot. And on top of that, their consistent placements earned them that alternate spot coming out of the region. We had an opportunity to talk with them and have a package set up, and let's see what they had to say.
Puz and Ming.
저는 밍이라고 하고 이제 아시아에서 진출하였습니다. 저는 퍼즈라고 하고 아시아에서 진출한 사람입니다. 가장 좋은 성적을 내서 대체 선수로 뽑혀서 왔더니 이제 아시아에서 듀오 한 팀이 진출을 못해서 저희가 이제 좋은 기회를 얻게 되어서 이렇게 진출하게 되었어요. 온라인에서 상금을
Ich hätte es eigentlich schon meinen Stream genommen.
Okay, dann
wenn nicht, nachher, wenn das okay ist.
게임하기 전에 이제 계속 어떻게 게임을 플레이할지.
Du kannst es aber auch nehmen, dann ist egal. Kannst es aber auch nehmen, dann ist egal. Okay. Aber ich geb's dir nachher.
I mean, I can only imagine what is going through their heads. First, taking the top spot in a week where there wasn't a qualification spot, and then having one of the most consistently best placements, then being chosen as an alternate, and finding out you're going to be competing, having a chance to represent Asia and South Korea here. And they are very good. They're known for playing aggressively, trying to find a side of the zone, box themselves up, and get some shots towards the side of the rotation. If they can get that position, don't expect them to not be dangerous, because they will make some waves, and that's the competition. Those are all the players. Those are the 100 best Fortnite players in the world, the 50 best duos, and now there's a duo in particular. We talked about it. The loudest duo when they're announced. They want to be the loudest duo when all is said and done. We have Mitro and Mongrel down on the floor. Jordan, what do they have to say?
We are all so excited to see these two play, and honestly, to hear their comms. It's one of my favorite things when I watch these guys play. Now, competing online and competing at a LAN is two very, very different things, obviously. What is the preparation like going into competing at a LAN together?
Competing at LAN is definitely different. Personally, I like it more just because I like the environment, but online is easier, but I don't know, I just like LAN more.
Fair. You can't beat the energy in a stadium like this. A lot of people are really excited and stoked to be here, and especially to see you guys play. We can't wait.
Thank you so much, Jordan. And now just those guys, they sound excited, but that's it. Enough from us talking. The 50 best duos in the world on the stage, competing for their share of $15 million, ball. And I mean, 6 games away from winning $3 million to the top two.
Just think about that. 6 games.
6 Millionen.
The best
3
duo
Millionen.
in the world. Hands down, no question about it, the best. 6 games. We're going to do that real soon.
Duos World Champions will be crowned, but that's it. The pre-show is over. Enough from us up here. We'll be breaking down gameplay later. We're going to toss it on inside to kick the show off. You guys have a good one.
Ach du Kacke. War das lost. What the fuck, Digga, die machen hier die besten Remix der Welt oder was?
It's amazing. It's like, you feel so free, it's ridiculous. And then we just kind of watched like our names pop up on the screen. It was pretty surreal.
It was a huge sigh of relief. All the hard work we did just finally paid off. We were kind of going nuts.
He finds the zone, he has to go forward though, there's a change in elevation. He finds the first shot, he finds the second, and he does! He wins it! Speed left! That is why he's a World Cup qualifier! This is it right here, the 1v1! Who is the other player that's
He takes what? Damage to himself, and all of a sudden it's complete chaos.
What a win! Victory Royale! GG!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite World Cup Finals, live from my hometown, baby, New York City. Where you at? Where you at? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. This is it, people, the moment that we've been waiting for. 10 weeks of competition leads to this. I'm your host, Golden Boy, and I couldn't be more pumped to be here because we're about to see the the greatest Fortnite players in the world go up against each other in duos competition. Millions in prizing on the line, and most importantly, what's right behind me, the championship, the trophy, and the first ever Fortnite World Champion. We're gonna crown that today, and it's gonna be awesome. And I wanna know if everyone here in the Arthur Ashe Stadium, are you hyped? Are you ready? We're gonna crown that today, and it's gonna be, you know what? I wanna know. Maybe I can't do the job. I think this.
Okay.
Spielen.
Ja, aber let's go.
Jetzt direkt erstmal Stream machen. Ah, ja.
Digga, das ist so geil. Bruder, ich muss mir hier was neben stellen, sonst raste ich hier aus. Digga, Aqua ist so hässlich. Ja, moin.
Ich habe noch nie gesehen.
Ja, es geht.
Ach, da links war Aqua,
Ja, ja, ja. Aqua und Nyrox. Da, warte.
Da sind Russen dabei, Ehre.
Da, guck.
Was für hässlich. Ich finde Stompy hässlicher.
Stompy ist eine geile Schnitte.
Aqua geht voll. Junge, ich finde Stompy hässlicher.
Nyrox, guck dir Nyrox.
Oh, Digga mit der Mittelschalte.
Ey, der ganz rechts, ne, das ist ja ein Russe. Der spielt mit einem Deutschen. Ehrenmann.
Digga, wenn man Aiden anguckt.
Was will Aiden machen, Digga?
Digga, guck mal, wenn man die beiden so vergleicht, Stock und
das ist wie bei Schinken.
Das ist Brot und das ist... Ah ne, das ist Butter und das ist Brot. Also der linke ist Butter, Aiden ist Brot.
On a controller and one of you on mouse and keyboard, there's got to be some pretty unique strategy that you guys can pull together.
Nee, man, Aiden ist so Noah und der linke ist so
our synergy is great.
Johannes.
Like you said, he's one of the best mechanical players. His tunnels are insane. Like it's just.
Mann, Junge, ich will so sehr diese Scheiße haben, Alter. Diesen Banner-Skin.
Was für ein Banner-Skin?
Diesen Skin mit dem Banner.
Ach so.
Your thought process, your strategy going into today. Tell me how that differs.
Welchem Clan sind die denn?
Aiden ist ein Ghost.
Ja, dann ist der Mate, glaube ich, auch ein Ghost. Ja, dann ist auch ein Ghost.
Fantastic. We're all so excited.
Guck mal, da hinten ist Benji. Benji neben Savage. Stell dir mal vor, du hättest den Pokal da und das ist am Fall. Da sind Schweden dabei. Guck mal, D-Works. Nein. Yeah, I'm ready.
This is my hometown and I know we can make some noise. So I'm asking you one more time. Are you ready?
Das Mädchen, Alter, was will sie
so.
da?
Safe
will ihr Vater da nur sein und dieses musste mitkommen.
Jemand, der kleine Junge.
So, der Vater wollte dahin und das Mädchen musste mitkommen, damit es so aussieht, als ob sie dahin will.
Ne, der hat aber noch einen Sohn. LOL.
Hallo. Hallo.
Hä, hat sich, ja, guck, Ninja hat sich nicht qualifiziert.
Ich kann jetzt echt
Mo, gestern war Dings. Auch.
Ach, WM, geh doch weg.
Auch WM.
Wie, was war WM?
Gestern Abend war Fortnite WM.
Und
AM.
Heute ist du.
Was macht Kingster da?
Mr. Savage, Alter. Huch.
Guck dir Kingster an, was machen die da hinten? 11-15, each elimination 1 point. Victory Royale gibt 10 Punkte.
Ja, easy.
Ah, ihr mein! Hey, los, ist ja gestern letzter geworden.
Wer?
Henno. Der 5. kriegt 900.000. Hilfe.
Digga. 11. bis 50. 100.000.
Das ist echt so, da kriegt jeder Geld. Da kriegt jeder 100.000. Für jeden 50k.
Junge, was ich mit dem Geld alles machen könnte,
ist
ja.
Echt so. Ist echt so. Erstmal Gaming-PC.
Nein, was für Gaming-PC? Gaming-Setup direkt.
Guck dir mal Skills da an, Digga. Der Typ, was macht der Junge?
Ich hätte mir Gaming-Setup geholt, also Gaming-PC und alles. Und Xbox Scuff-Controller.
Ja.
Für PC halt, damit, weil das kein Delay hat. Och, Digga, tschüss.
You want to go first? No. You go first. Who for you is your standout that you're looking to see if they can take it home today?
Dude, man, I mean,
Oh Gott, Digga, Ninja.
I think they're gonna definitely close it out. They've been, I really am just super interested to see how they play. Been watching.
Warum macht sich Ninja so Haare, Digga?
Hands down one of the most aggressive duos.
Ich finde, das steht ihm.
The qualifications. But are they gonna do that here? Are they gonna go for play?
Benji wird Fisch. Lol.
Mongral, Digga. Oh nein! Wie Mongral aussieht, ja.
Guck dir mal an Maestro.
Und Maestro. Maestro sieht so anders als normal aus, aber Mongral sieht so aus, als ob er gerade aus dem Keller rausgekommen ist.
Ja, moin. Digga, das soll jetzt losgehen, Alter. Ich hab bald Zuschauer.
Digga, ich will so sehr Benji sehen mit seiner normalen pinken Maus.
Guck da hinten. Da. Benji, wie sieht der Benji? Digga, was sind das für Leute? What the fuck?
Was für Mr. Savage, Alter.
Mr. Savage kommt ja aus Norwegen.
Digga, absoluter Bug.
Jetzt müssen wir wie Benji und Savage aussehen.
Da hinten ist noch so ein, man sieht es nur da hinten, ne, dass er Meister Savage blonde Haare hat und dünn ist. Guck, und Benji Fischi, Alter. Ja, was macht dieser Hunter da? Der chillt absolut vor der Facecam. Junge, ich klepp die alle. 99 Kills.
Also, a new Fortnite.com/watch feature that you can go take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone is looking forward to seeing their top players perform. This place now, Ninja, is insane. I mean, this is one of the most ridiculous arenas I think
Ich hab Bock auf Carsten.
Ich hab Bock auf Badaskin. Junge, aber meine Eltern sind weggefahren.
Like 3-4 months. The best of the best, all in the same line.
Das ist einfach zu krass, die neue Generation, der neue Sound. Wir haben Amerika seine Mutter gefickt, ich schwöre auf alles.
Guck mal, dass wirklich noch alle waren.
Hör mal zu, hör mal zu.
I'm excited to watch the early
Warte mal kurz, eine Sache muss ich jetzt loswerden. Merkt ihr das nicht? Wirklich, ich frage euch, merkt ihr das nicht? Deutschland ist fresher denn je. Es ist einfach so krass, die neue Generation.
Ja, ich kenn das.
Wir haben Amerika seine Mutter gefickt, ich schwöre auf alles.
So, unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination,
Digga, die ganzen Chinesen, die rasten richtig aus.
that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each, wood, brick, and metal. So, you know,
die ganzen Chinesen, die rasten richtig aus.
Junge, ich hab's auch auf dem Handy an, ne? Aber lautlos, damit ich dieses Spray bekomme.
Hey, aber du musst dich doch bei Epic jetzt anmelden, ne?
Ja, habe ich schon.
Brauch das nicht, brauchst das nicht.
Zombie, Digga.
Gute Trinken an.
They wound up going through and they were just sitting at the spawn island like they were right now. I mean, look at the build battles happening on spawn island. They're all editing, they're all aiming. None of them are just sitting still. The nerves running through them insane. The average age
Digga,
sein Mauspad, Digga.
years old. Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, what would you have spent your money on? I don't even want to know. Why did I even ask that? Probably
16, man? Just a bunch of...
Digga, der spielt einfach gut Fußball, man kennt ihn.
Der Typ ist selber Blaubrille.
Exactly, nothing really would change. Nothing's changed. No, it's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue.
looking at these duos, looking at these contested areas, right?
Wer ist nochmal der Rechte? Ich hab den Namen vergessen.
Von wem? Die da kommentieren?
Ja.
Keine Ahnung.
Macht ihr auch YouTube?
In your opinion, right now you play 6 games. You know how detrimental it could be to your mental
6 Games spielen die.
Kind of drop right off spawn and get taken out.
Yeah.
What is your game plan here? Are you going for it? You don't care how many people land there? You just go and play your game?
No,
or
I think
you shy away? What do you do?
Oh man, these guys have been practicing. They know that they're going to be contested. They know that, and they're not.
Ninja weiß absolut nicht, wo er hingucken soll, in welche Kamera. Man sieht das so in seinen Augen, Alter.
Nee, der guckt unten ab, was er geschrieben hat. Guckt da unten seine Zettel.
Ja, aber er guckt so einmal in die Kamera und einmal die vor seinem Gesicht ist. Guck, er weiß gar nicht, wo er hingucken soll. Ja.
That's going to be something that you're thinking about it. In the second game, the third game, oh my gosh, should we change our landing spots? And then if you think it's like that, it's over.
Yeah. And I keep seeing you look down, you're like eagerly wanted to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us, but again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop Hunt, watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little, hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop Hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It is hilarious. I mean, we were literally getting like laughing hysterically right when we're about to, make it into the incinerator. And it's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it. Go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, we've had some fun games of Prop Hunt that we played, but again, right
now,
a little bit different than the competitive settings. Obviously, Arena, it's been talked about, Ninja. This is the most played in qualifier for a tournament ever in the history of gaming. 40 million competitors, down to the top 200, to be exact, 178 because of the double qualified players.
Right.
And that is, you can't even put in like your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's just important to show, let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game, making these qualifiers online. It just allows kids to be here today.
Meine PC würde abkacken.
Junge, da hätte ich 2 FPS.
Just to qualify. So
meine PC würde, mein Game würde crashen.
Ja, du kriegst ja einen PC.
I'm just excited to watch these kids.
Ja, einen richtig guten Hop, zum Glück.
I'm ready to stay here all night. I'm down to stay here all night.
Kriegst du einen 2 € PC von Aldi, Alter.
When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that stands out to me, though, it will never feel the
Stompy
as it does as playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share or you think that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
Well, do what I always tell people when they're saying, hey, Ninja, I'm going to a tournament, any advice, right? It's, dude, do exactly what you do at home, right? If you wear socks and, no shoes at home, that's what you're going to do. If you don't wear any socks at all or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you should be wearing right now when you're competing, right?
Yep.
Don't try to change anything up. Drink what you normally drink before the games, water, energy drinks, whatever the case may be.
Ich spiele zwar das hobbylose Scheißspiel. Es geht ja eh noch nicht los. Oha. Oha, Digga, ich hab ihn abge... Oh Gott. Oh Gott.
Scissors war da. Ich finde Scissors sieht so cool aus.
Ja, Mann.
Now, Scissors, how does it feel now to solidify that title?
It's kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Sieht man an seinen Death Runs.
Ist echt so, Alter.
Der
Der Typ hat einen Fetisch zu creative. Der Fisch!
Er hat Bock.
Hey, waren das sind das die Fische? Als ob das Fischteam war. Ja, das war das Fischteam.
but gets it with the trap trigger. You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. Like, if you want to practice with dev runs, you need to like do it slow.
Und Scissors kann gut Dev Runs machen, aber nicht selbst machen.
Nicht?
Er ist richtig gut in seinen eigenen Dev Runs ist er richtig gut, aber in anderen nicht so.
Klar, weil er weiß, wie es geht.
Er muss sie ja testen.
Ja.
Scissors hat richtig Bock, Alter.
Wer ist das denn?
And he just won $336,000. What are you gonna do with the prize?
Aber Scissors ist, ich finde an sich ist er ein richtig guter Spieler, aber er liebt Creative einfach zu sehr. Würde er nicht seine Zeit in Creative investieren, sondern in Public Matches und schwitzen, wäre er richtig gut. Er schwitzt einfach in Creative.
Naja, hat sich ausgezahlt.
Ich finde Scissors sieht am coolsten aus.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team. $1.3 million won. I'm gonna address the elephant.
Solo wird, er kann sich erstmal fett bringen, Alter. Solo wird krass.
No, we got fourth place, but you know the crew that I picked out, man, Pal, Taco, Kaz, just a good bunch of kids, man. I mean, I think, and I also got
Junge Kids, dann
the ones who developed a lot of the maps, and just a lot of passion from these guys, man. And you know, I was really happy that I was able to, not even me, together as a unit, we pulled in, you know, 300 or 295,000 as a team. I mean, little whips, man. You know, we were just killing it, little ice creams, but that event was so incredible, and just another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again. That Epic changed the game. With creating, you know what I mean? It kind of popped up out of nowhere. All these people, so many people, there were hundreds of people here because of creating.
Yeah, and again, I know I talked to Scissors about it too. He can't believe just how far it's gone from his original runs he made to now. It kind of inspired one of the three maps yesterday for you. What was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the
hands down, Junkyard Juke is the most fun game I've ever played. I mean, if you're gonna go with a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go and play Junkyard Juke, and it just fills in 32 people. It's so much fun, man. I'm with that. What about
Hand of Blood hat aber gestern bei der Pro AM mitgemacht.
Echt? Was hat er gerissen?
Er hat eigentlich ganz gut gespielt.
Mit wem habt ihr
aber
denn?
Tefue,
ja.
Keine Ahnung mit wem er gespielt hat, aber Tefue wurde von so einem Jacob getötet.
Everyone here has got tickets, has the commemorative tickets, so many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who traveled, it's their first time.
Ninja ist aber richtig gut abgegangen.
Iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up.
Die Typen kriegen da einfach Plätze.
But trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the
Kann jetzt auch mal losgehen oder haben die absolut gar keinen Bock?
Die Sache ist, früher war Ninja halt der beste Spieler auf der Welt, ne? Und jetzt gibt's da so viele Schwitzer, ne?
Oh yeah, boy!
Guck mal, weil das Spiel wird immer beliebter und beliebter. Countdown.
Und jetzt gibt's so ein Savage. Okay, jetzt geht's los mit Carsten. Hilfe.
Das sind die ganzen Fortnite-Spieler.
Ja, komplett auf der ganzen Welt sind das die Fortnite-Spieler.
Unten rechts, unten rechts, unten rechts.
Ja, ich weiß, don't be chain. Wo ist denn nochmal Aqua? Ich suche gerade Amis. Jawohl, Alter, Benji mit dem Fisch.
To dominate today, Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, and they're heading right towards Happy Hamlet, a place they've called home so many times, and this is contested. So you're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key, and already Benji Fishy trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but
yeah, macht jetzt schon Attacke.
You see, they're kind of split from each other right now. What are the comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of information.
Tax ist da. Und vor, ach du Scheiße. Face for Win und Tax gegen Energy, Benji, Fishy und Savage.
Man kennt es.
Oh, Tax hat noch kein Shield.
I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this out. Are they going to be aggressive? Or are they going to back down?
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed, and it is a northern side zone.
Okay, Tax hat jetzt Shield.
Not safe. Polar Peak, Frosty Flight, Paradise Palms, Lucky Landing, all not safe. We continue to keep an eye on this.
Da kann man ja jeden Skin auswählen, den man will, ne?
Ich weiß.
Und ich hätte direkt den Raider genommen.
Oha, wie viele sind da?
Punisher und Lamjok sind tot.
Tektra und Eclipse. Eclipse. Kein Hit. Geht rein.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. Got only 100 matches left. That's 10 builds.
Digga, das hört man ja absolut wie im richtigen Game, Alter. Wie geil ist das denn? Es sind halt welche. Safe ist Alien tilted. 100%.
Ist er immer. Wer sind diese Spieler XXM und X-Mende? Kenn ich nicht.
Keine Ahnung. Ich kenne auch Tektra nicht.
Tetra.
Ja, Tektra.
Tetra. Kenn ich auch nicht.
Das sind die DDF, das sind die Dusty Divot Fighters.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get a 500 metal, which is going to be their most valuable asset here, landing in Dusty.
Junge, wie es leckt, wenn sie sich so schnell drehen.
Ja, Bell und Sis Lucky.
Kenn ich nicht.
Nein! Das sind selbst die Typen, die sich in Asien qualifiziert haben.
Digga, weißt du, die Sache ist, er hat so schon solche Augen, ne?
Die
und
haben
eine Brille.
Die haben einen.
So jetzt,
ich glaube,
die Sache ist, ich habe jetzt nichts gegen solche Leute, aber das sieht so traurig aus. So, er hat solche Schlitzaugen und noch eine Brille. Auf Asien-Servern sich zu qualifizieren ist ja easy.
Nee. Auf Asien qualifizieren sich ja nur 2 Leute, ne? Junge, wenn ich das mache, ich spiele jetzt gleich Arena, Ozeanien. Ja, mit 300 Rapping.
In the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right, say I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on in Sislucky.
Weißt du, wie lange die WM geht?
Nein.
This is key. Reboot Vans, remember.
Nach der Runde spiele ich Arena. Und danach gucke ich wieder. Weil ich will noch auf 300 Punkte kommen. Wieso hat jeder so eine Brille, Alter? Mit solchen Augen. Der richtig jetzt.
Okay, Baby ist down.
Kenn ich nicht.
Zero oder Sexro oder wie der Typ war.
Needs to spray it out and hopefully find a chance to take him down, but he's healing up.
Yes, Xro has minis as well as big shields, so we'll be able to get back to full shield. And Yuang now in a tough spot. Do I try to go?
Zax definitely can interrupt this now.
Digga, wenn er den healen könnte, das wäre so Premium. Und er bekommt ihn gehealt.
He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's gonna get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident though, knowing right now still at over 150 HP, the teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not gonna happen.
Ich geh kurz was essen, ich komm gleich wieder.
Hands right to his head. Some solid damage done, but Yuang dropped down to 59 HP, but with that elimination, we'll bump back up to over 100. Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important is checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot. You guys can't see the screen. There are plenty of people who are outside. They're going to have to start their rotations in. And this is actually where a lot of very
talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I's reverse. Our strategy was to try to get in those spots where you can beam people who are going to be flying throughout the sky using a lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage of, you know, your incredible accuracy.
A little update too on Sizlucky. They did get the reboot in Fatals, so they're both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is going, folks. 92 players left, and a definite fan favorite here. Nate Hill and Funk of FaZe Clan currently set on up near Lazy Lagoon. And Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah, all right, so there's, if you go on the boat, on the ship, every single one of the masts is like worth 200 wood, so you definitely want to go for those. You can easily get max wood in arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is, you know, like the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people left. I mean, how soon we're going to be?
We're going to have Storm Surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like this is going to be nuts. You guys know Storm Surge is basically the people, the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Quexy right now, it's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have towns or surroundings. You've got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes, you know, 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players. In mind as this goes on, players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is kind of be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him. Like going to try to save his teammate. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a, like, the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Harpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Harpy still playing in the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count for Volks, 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammates' reboot card, so will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 above it. You guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than them that is currently below the threshold that they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. And that's actually the beauty of Storm Surge, right? You don't necessarily only want people kind of just lingering around in their one-by-ones, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get above that or they're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks and Skeptic. Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
I didn't even know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. Yes. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. If you guys can look on the minimap that we're staring at, every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. It is moving in. And this is just going to do double heavy sniper is in play. For those of you guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team line up a shot of somebody hiding in a 1-by-1 and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
There's absolutely 0 time to react. And one thing you guys we've talked about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight, and that's Jay now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in, Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go, getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations. But again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where you have to desperate and push. Maybe a duel in combat. You know what I mean?
Was ist passiert? Ist irgendwer gestorben? Der gut ist?
Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am.
Ich habe jetzt Fortnite gerade neu gestartet nochmal und habe jetzt dieses Spray-Motiv, dieses Weltcup-Spray.
Okay.
71 players left in this game, 38 duos.
Guck mal, da ist dieser Assist Lucky.
Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when
wahrscheinlich, ja, ich hol mir das
they
nicht.
didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized in the beginning of competitive.
Ich habe nur auf dem Handy einfach, ich guck das und hab's auf dem Handy stumm gemacht, also leise gemacht und hab's einfach laufen lassen. Und dann hab ich's bekommen.
So many people coming from the south right now, and it's just free kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim. You're in Tekka right now, already getting teamed. He's spamming the space bar, trying to make it difficult.
Wir werden jetzt von Maito und Mon gerade gefistet.
Look at already trying to figure out right now where's he gonna land. Look at all these people who are already boxed up.
Digga, es leckt so hart, wenn die sich bewegen, ne? Ach du Scheiße. Leckt frei, Kappa.
Ja, man kann aber trotzdem mal gucken.
Ja. Stompy Schinken.
Ja, moin.
Ich will wissen, wo Aqua ist. Zeig doch mal Aqua. Anstatt der Campfire used, ne? Der Mitro wird gerade so gefistet.
Ronaldo hat den Mate von Tetra oder wie der heißt.
Was ist?
Hier heißt schwer Ronaldo. Ja, moin, Maito.
Digga, stell dir vorher dieses Baby-Snapchat-Filter. Der wäre so süß.
Insane. Super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material flies. Look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make
Thomas,
in game number 1.
Wo bist du? Howdy.
The slipstream slowly inching towards.
Aua, das tut so weh, wenn man so gesprayt wird, ne?
With so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs.
Oh.
There's your full map, right?
Nein, no.
None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to inch a little bit more towards loot lane.
Ja, was für Ronaldo, wer nennt sich so im Spiel?
Ja.
Oder XXM, wer nennt sich so am Namen?
KWW, wer nennt sich KWW?
Wer nennt sich so?
Safe. Sehr von Zed. Ja, Mongrel tot.
Gefistet. Mongrel wird einfach gefistet.
Von Thomas.
Von einer Sticky nicht einfach.
Definitely has a bunch to, you know, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. Intro. 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position,
es tut so weh, ne? Wenn man sieht, wie viele leben unten rechts.
Echt so.
Und Miles wird dann noch alleine jetzt.
Die Blauen unten rechts, die haben gelitten.
One of the players who qualified multiple times in solos and then once in duos. They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still in town.
Das sind die nächsten Strobels.
All these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in. Everyone knows that.
Very little ammo though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory.
Und der hat gar keine Munition da oben.
Ah, ja, tut er wieder was.
Still only 80, meaning combined between the two. They really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos.
Sein Mate hat ihn einfach outbildet.
Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall. He wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's gonna be able to pop that alert. He's got
the storm surge on.
He's trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's gonna need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health.
Digga, warum bekommt er denn? Junge, der ist doch drüber. 40 Damage below.
25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand.
Und was kriegt er denn als Schaden, Alter?
Von Damage Dings.
But Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the storm surge.
Digga, hast du ihn aber unten links in der Facecam angeguckt? Wie kann man das so sitzen? Er sitzt so richtig gechillt.
Da, what the fuck?
Tor.
Oder ist so klein.
Finally above, and guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it to late game, but maybe even.
Jetzt nimmt er den
Er hat
kaputten
seine
Ball ab.
Pump weggelegt. Oh mein Gott, Digga.
That shotgun, one of the greatest shotguns to have late game. Does incredible damage, long range and close range. And all the guys, the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered. And this is
Der Mitro auf Mega geht, hat er gewonnen. Auf Mega geht.
52 players left. And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia, and you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle.
Ching ist genockt.
So good about that assault rifle.
It 100% rewards.
Zombie wollte ihn hochgehen, aber das Stick nicht.
Your marker, your aim is right on their head. Boom, you're gonna get that headshot. You're gonna get 80 points of damage.
Mal gucken, wo die nächste Zone. Oh.
In the epic, have 10 shots instead of 8. So I mean, it just packs a punch, man.
Ach du Scheiße. Das jetzt wastet ihr euren Match, da bin ich mir sicher.
There are 45 players left in this very, very small zone. We are now on our 6th storm. You see it's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zayt and Saf right now discussing exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one.
We already got people using shockwave grenades, guys. This is a very far rotation for the second movement circle, so this is actually going to move very quickly. These people are going to get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground?
Nate, Ronaldo lebt noch mit 200 Leben. Kinster und Hunter leben auch noch, die die ganze Zeit Faxen vor der Facecam gemacht haben.
Hä, wo ist denn Dings?
Does land. Yes, but taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge of it. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now.
Es legt schon mit dieser Ghost Nade, ne? Er ist unsichtbar. Ach, so ein Lauch nennt sich Ronaldo.
Der Chinese. Kennt jemand 4 Kills, ey, was bei dem folgt? Oh nein, Storm ist down.
Hä, wieso siehst du das? Oh, Mr. Savage und Benji, Alter, die können sich nicht sehen. Oh mein Gott.
That would be your 2 picks, so
Ich glaube, Mr. Savage und Benji Fish, ich glaube, die haben gewonnen. Ah, nee, doch nicht mehr.
Oh, Savage, Alter.
Doch, Digga.
Savage hat aber auch.
Oh. Mr. Savage just looks up and beams the player out of the air. It's all Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players.
6 Kills insgesamt.
20 duos. There's almost no duos remaining, Ninja.
Ja, Digga. Bei solchen Personen.
Mr. Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji, and listen, Benji's been in this position before. We know he can
Ja,
handle
mit dem Prince-Skin, Alter.
I just saw him. He looks incredibly healthy, but now taking some storm damage. Benji's just gonna try. Listen, look at the materials. Not a lot left. They're only using their shadows. I think he has one build left.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10.
Benji ist tot.
Fish ist absolut low.
Benji ist so tot.
We've made it into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zay and Saf now.
Okay.
Zay and Saf now on the high ground. One of the few
Saf und Zay gewinnen das. Maito lebt auch noch.
Ja, ist klar. Maito geht gar nicht auf Fights ein, er baut einfach. Schlau, was Maito macht. Wenn Zef und Zay nett gewinnen und Maito oder Ben... Ach, Benji ist tot. Maito hat einen Kill. Maito tot.
Oh mein Gott!
Nee. Oh mein Gott, ich bin der Beste, wie es letztes Mal gesagt. Ach, Mann. Digga, der hat mit einer AP überlebt. Ja, Zef und Zay haben gewonnen. Junge. Was will der machen, Alter?
Talk about a monster game number 1. You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite, Ninja.
Ich hätte da sowas von Energy stehen, damit ich normal zocken kann. Er hat mit fucking 1 HP überlebt.
Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zay and Saf take game number 1. And you know, Ninja, that was a big topic of conversation. Players with LAN experience, players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene at these major events for a long time. Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zay and Saf take game number 1.
Kept their composure. It was absolutely incredible to watch, man. And I seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant.
Wie kann Zay so zocken, Alter? Seine Maus ist in Afghanistan und seine Tastatur ist in Amerika. So spielt er.
Possible, but the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them very aggressive, they had 0 limbs down to those final.
Ich komm gleich. Ich muss mir irgendwas holen. Ich komm nicht drauf, mehr.
Ich spiele Arena.
Ja, warte, chill.
Willst du mit mir?
Oh. Jetzt kannst du Arena zocken, ich hab mich ausgesetzt.
Ah, Ehre. Aber ich höre dich dann, oder? Mo.
Jetzt ist das Ding, kann ich das Video gucken.
Aber ich höre dich noch, ne?
Ja, du hörst mich noch und ich kann das Video gucken.
Ach, für diesen Dings?
Nee, ich kann hier bei mir gucken. Hier, ich guck.
Und dann kannst du casten.
Ja.
Für mich.
Und ich kann dir sagen, was passiert.
Ich spiele eine Runde, außer wenn ich direkt verkacke, ich spiele noch eine. Ich spiele eine Runde, ich spiele so lange, bis ich einmal einen Pluspunkt gemacht habe. Mindestens.
Let's see how these guys change. I wonder if the guys who did get hurt a lot by the storm surge, are they going to make changes in the second game? Are they going to be a little bit more aggressive and trying to deal some damage as they rotate?
That's a great way to think of it. I know there are so many people that want to give their thoughts on these games, but over at Unreal Island, we've got our very own Sundown with his thoughts on Game 1.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. In the first match of the duos competition is over, and the Victor Royale's experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zate and Ghost Sap and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zate and Sap. We're gonna re-roll it one more time, and we're gonna break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now, pay attention right away. You can see on the backside, Sap has one angle while Zate is going forward, and they're moving back over the tarps they've already established, but the angles they take make sure they're covering everything.
Junge, ich will so sehr diesen Banner-Skin haben, aber meine Eltern, Digga, ich könnte so ausrasten, wenn die nach Hause kommen, Digga, ich werde so anmeckern. Jetzt sowas von sagen, ja, wieso habt ihr keine 10 Euro da gelassen?
Showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage and at major LAN events is winning out right now. They say nerves, what nerves? We might as well be playing at home on our own stations because they are just that good. Match 1 is over. Time to get back over the stage for match 2. Ninja and Courage, take it away.
Thank you very much, Sundown. Great stuff as always there from Unreal Island outside of the venue, enjoying the event themselves. But again, game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many updates to see exactly where we stack up. In the end, those final moments can be so hectic. So before we hop into game 2,
stark von Savage, dass sie Dings, dass sie sich Müsli-Riegel mitnehmen.
Up top of it right now. Well, guess what? It's Sap and Zate, but
nice.
Sap und Zate sind Erster, dann kommen die 2 Chinesen und dann kommen Monkol und Mitro. Savage ist auf Platz 5. Kein Deutscher unter den Top 10.
Great job pointing out Mitro at the end. Not only does he stay alive, not only does he perfectly use his materials.
2 Japaner, 2 Chinesen. Ja moin.
Man kennt ihn, oder?
Ja Mann.
To top 3 in our leaderboards. Again, here are your standings from game number 1.
2 Kills. Ich hab grad die richtige Motivation, Kills zu machen.
Oh! Schade, ich hab verkackt bei dem Spiel. Es geht weiter. Let's go! Ja, ich bin ready for the game number 2.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle bus has launched. Game number 2.
Zweites Game.
World Cup Duo Finals is underway.
Again, I'm just going to keep saying it, the most nerve-wracking part of any competition, but definitely Fortnite for me, is the second you jump out of that bus.
Yep.
Right? Once you hit the ground, once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves, going to get back into the flow, back into the farming mentality. And man, I'm looking at these llamas on my screen. I'm just hoping that they find them. There's nothing greater than finding the new upgraded llamas at 350 mats.
Dude, they're insane. And they're everywhere. And look, wait, can we look at the map? Look at the north side. We've got 3 llamas in a very small area. And many players have gotten better at spotting llamas from very, very far away.
I mean, the one thing I tell, I was telling my teammate Malachi, I was like, listen, man, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, we should probably look for llamas as we're flying in, because, usually you're looking for players.
Zate geht's rechts zu einem Llama.
But if you actually keep an eye out for that adorable.
Oh mein Gott, ich bin der Beste!
You're just going to get rewarded with shield, rotation, there's shadow bomb storm, campfires, minis. I mean, these are incredibly valuable.
And remember, materials get capped at 500 of each type. So when you get 350, it's done its job for you. You can spend much less time looting and, farming, and much more time looting. And look at using the Shadow Bomb Ninja.
Und Zate sind so auseinander.
Just use it for way more than the 6 seconds it actually lets you use it for. Explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump. And as long as you don't touch any solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double bounce back and forth, man. It's an incredible use of the Shadow Bombs.
Digga, was ein Lappen.
I see a lot of players do something like that in the late game off of other people's builds, and which is way more difficult to do that off the mountain, by the way.
For sure, as we now take a look. That storm is far, side of the map, and this storm is very far. Great point to bring up there. We can see on our side, the zone right now basically gets cut off at Dusty Divot and Neo Tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play. So everyone near the middle and south side will have to move, and you see in the elimination feed very early on, Elevate does get cut down, so a tough start for the duo from 100 Thieves right there, as you've got to wonder if Arkham's still alive. Either way, though, Daedra and M11Z
looks like they have players
down in Loot Lake, Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away, continue to farm up. Lucky Landing is not really a 4-person landing. When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little.
Hyuwang und dieser KBB sind auch schon wieder im Fight.
Okay. Ich hab grad 5 Kills, Arena 259 Punkte. Man kennt ihn, oder?
Safe.
And Mexi have lost so much HP off the start of this one just from getting ticks.
Digga, die sind so safe tot.
Third party though beginning to shoot down on a Yuang, so another player putting their attention towards this fight
on the line of sight
at Snobby, but KBB does go down. It's now Yuang all by himself and no materials left, Ninja.
He can't even take a wall.
They're really, this is an abysmal position to be in.
Och, 6 Kills, man kennt ihn.
Trying to fall back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see.
Really are kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of shields.
Are they going to get off
the right play? They're going to push forward. You ain't no shield.
Oh my God, Digga.
He's going to get a double and the revive on KBB. And there was some delicious shockwave grenades.
Der Hyuwang ist der beste Spieler der Welt.
Yuang takes them down.
Ich bin in der Trap rein. Oh.
The shots that
2 HP.
from that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Yuang gets the cleanup on the last one right there. What a swing for the duo.
Digga, das tut weh.
Does come in on the Keys though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slacks up against 2.
Running out of materials already, and guess what? These guys are at the farthest point of the storm. Yep. So this is not, they can't afford
Keys kann nur noch 8-mal bauen, aber hat den Edit jetzt auf den einen. Oh! Okay, er hat einen Kill.
Upgraded combat shotgun, you know he's going to take that. Punisher trying to make some plays here. Still now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers advantage. And again,
ich bin doch absolut
Punisher an Landjag.
Sooner rather than later.
No ammunition.
Landjag ist tot, Punisher lebt noch.
No shield.
Punisher kriegt aufs Maul.
Punisher goes down, and there's the frustration in the player camera right there. Slacks and Keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight.
Punisher hat von Keys und Klicks und Skeptic in Tilted.
Junge, 6 Kills habe ich. Und ich habe 260 Punkte. Huch.
Oh, stark gemacht von... Oh mein Gott! Digga, er hat ihn so getrappt, aber noch...
Auch richtig... Amena Sujuk-Basis.
Ja, oh, Skeptic hat keine Shotgun.
Und ich habe kein Heal. Ich habe eigentlich guten Loot und nur kein Heal. Wenn ich einmal hier...
Skeptic hat eine
Er gesagt, ich brauche Schild.
Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's gonna come over. No, I'm just
Digga, er macht gerade den Ellie-Mode und kriegt dann von Mindtro und Moncool so eine Stinky ab.
Als ob die das gehört haben, ne?
Nein, er hat so in die Hände gezeigt, er hat so in die Kamera gezeigt. Wenn Skeptic jetzt Mongrel und Mindtro holt, dann bin ich raus.
Dann geht's direkt so. Ich bin der Beste.
Okay, Skeptic ist tot.
Das ist ein Zufall.
Ja.
So, das habe ich jetzt. Das habe ich nicht erwartet.
Uiuiui. Digga, Aiden muss ihn finishen. Jawohl, Aiden finisht ihn. Aiden hat 120 Leben.
Ich habe 75. Junge, ich gebe jeden One-Pump.
Und hat eine Combat.
Oh mein Gott, er ist der Beste.
Aiden kassiert. Sagt er nicht, oh mein Gott, ich bin so der Beste?
Hä?
Sagt nicht Lecce, oh mein Gott, ich bin so der Beste?
Nein, er hat einen getrappt, dann direkt so, ich bin der Beste.
Ja, das war ja der letzte. Fuck, Alter, mein Handy geht aus 2%. Jungs, ich komme gleich wieder. Ich muss schnell Handy-Ladekabel finden.
Guckt dir überhaupt jemand zu?
Ja.
Also. Ey, schaut mal alle bei Dark Killer von hier vorbei. Bin ich, ist keine Eigenwerbung. Bin ich nicht, das ist keine Eigenwerbung. Oh mein Gott, ich bin der Beste. Irgendwie feiere ich diesen Spruch. I don't know why. Ich habe gerade auch gut Punkte gemacht, das freut mich.
Going for airdrops is super risky, but it looks like everyone in the World Cup here is taking their chances.
And what's kind of funny with this zone, as you see at the bottom right side of your map, the slipstreams are there to basically help everyone get from the southeast, east, and south side of the map easily into this zone. So if you kind of sit outside and wait for players to move in from the slipstream, you might be able to deal a lot of damage. And remember, you might think, oh,
ich hoffe mal jetzt, dass mein Ladekabel geht. Wenn nicht, dann nicht. Oh. Warte, ich habe eine Nachricht bekommen. Hi Aaron. Sis Lucky, wer kennt ihn nicht? Oh Gott,
Junge, einer hat mich getrappt. Oh, der hat mich getrappt beim Baum, Alter. Es ist so lächerlich.
Ist er der Beste?
Nein, Digga, da ist ein Baum. Ich konnte einfach nicht weiterlaufen. Der Baum hat mich einfach komplett blockiert.
Okay, Sis Lucky hat eine graue Tag. Grüße raus.
Grüße gehen raus an. Ich bin der Beste! Junge, wie Lecce das gesagt hat, ich feiere das so. Und was sagt Jö dazu? Dass Lecce eigentlich komplett scheiße ist. Was? Jojo sagte ja, als ich das angemacht habe, sagt er so, ja, Lecce ist eigentlich gar nicht wirklich ein Junge. Er ist der Beste! Er so, ja, das ist selbstverliebt, weil er das so gesagt hat. Das hätte jeder an der Stelle gesagt. Auch nicht so, aber schon. So ähnlich. Mangral, ein Kill, Micro 2.
Wie? Da stand doch gerade, dass er 1 unter ist, jetzt ist er 404 drüber. Das ist richtig los.
Wollen wir vielleicht dann auf dem Account, auf dem du jetzt bist, sind die Arena-Punkte richtig wichtig?
Nö.
Wie viele V-Bucks hast du eigentlich auf M8 Jamo noch?
Gar keine.
Also. Auf dem Account habe ich jetzt 1200 oder so, ne?
800.
Och, Digga, wenn du eine 2FA hättest, ne? Ich könnte das ja machen, aber... Nur der hat 2 HP. Das war gerade bloß zum Aiden, dass er sich so runtereditiert, dass er sich nicht
bewegen
konnte.
Sollst du dann deine E-Mail oder so machen, oder was?
Hä? Bei 2FA, ich könnte dir 2FA machen.
Wie denn?
Wenn du jetzt, du bist ja am Handy, ne? Dann scroll mal also runter, wo WLAN-Zeichen und so alles ist, ne?
WLAN-Zeichen.
Ja, wo das ist, so, das runterkommt, wo WLAN-Zeichen, Ton und so alles ist, Bluetooth und so, ne?
Ja.
Und da gehst du einmal nach rechts und machst dieses Sing an, also diese zwei Pfeile, die so im Kreis drehen.
Warte. Ah.
Ist das an oder aus gewesen bei dir?
Warte. Bin lost.
Das heißt SYNC heißt das. Sing.
Das habe ich an.
Okay, das heißt, du kannst nur machen, wenn du die E-Mail auf dem Handy hast.
Ich habe ja die E-Mail, aber der Code geht nicht.
Ja, ich weiß schon, welchen Fehler ihr gemacht habt. Gesagt, du.
Das Ding ist, ich habe
der Code, du hast auf den Code gewartet, der Code ist nicht gekommen, hast nochmal drauf gedrückt, dann kam der Code vom ersten und den hast du dann benutzt und dann ging es die ganze Zeit so. Das war bei mir am Anfang auch so, bis ich es gecheckt habe.
Das Ding ist, ich habe ja schon einen Epic Games Account auf meinem scheiß Laptop. Aber habe ich gar kein Epic Games Konto.
Du hast kein Epic Games Konto auf dem Account, den du jetzt hast. Wenn du mir jetzt deine PS4-Daten sagst und ich auf Epic Games gehe, mich da einlogge, kann ich den Tour machen.
Und Marco, man muss einfach Stream aufmachen. Ich schreibe für dir, okay?
Ja. Kann ich hier einfach kopieren, besser ist es.
Ja, muss ja auf meinen Account, oder? Da muss ja auf meinen Account, oder?
Nein, da muss ich gar nicht.
Fuck, Digga, ich bin lost, Alter.
Nur wenn ich es gemacht habe, muss ich dir sagen, wann du Fortnite schließen musst.
Ja.
Oh, ja, jetzt bin ich auf WhatsApp. Hast du geschickt? Ja.
So.
Passwort brauche ich dann. Ja.
Wenn das Passwort nicht geht, macht das M groß, dann geht.
Okay.
Hey, aber wenn du dich einloggst, dann fliege ich so oder so raus.
Ich log mich ja nicht auf deinen PS4-Account ein.
That people can wind up going on top of, and those are brilliant to use.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys can get up on top of those, guess what? You have
Aber bitte macht da nichts an. Bitte macht da nichts anderes drauf, okay?
Nein, ich mach gar nichts. Ich mach jetzt nur 12a, scam dich und werde ich
alles klar.
Nein, ich scam keine Leute, ich hasse sowas.
Jetzt gleich nicht, weil kommt es wieder.
And go for it. Yeah, let's risk it all.
Most of these teams will mess that up now.
Gut, das Ladekabel lädt dich seit 20 Minuten 1%.
So, Vorname Moritz, Backes, Anzeigename.
I mean, they're close enough for sure. I can see. I think no, actually no, they got to rotate a little bit, but look, they got 4 shockwave grenades.
Yep. And they'll be all right. They'll be able to make it happen.
Oh man, here we go. They have to rotate the farthest.
Airwax und Leakoff, Digga.
Side of the lobby right now, and they're all gonna have to very soon.
Yeah. Arthur and Falcon are having tough rotation ahead. Slacks and keys. Watch them fight a little bit earlier.
Hey, da muss, stimmt.
Even the Pasha heals till his teammate comes in.
Yep. No, he missed one. He did miss it. No, his teammate's full. Teammate's full.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Teammate's full.
Das Ding ist, ich brauch da Das Ding ist, ich bräuchte die Reworks halt, Anton.
Ja.
Das Ding ist, ich bräuchte die Reworks halt dann noch für den Battle Pass, aber ich mach dann einfach Mission.
Jo.
62 players left in this 35 duos. And you see Arthur and Falconer. It looks like they did a duo shockwave to try to fly across the map together.
Good teamwork.
As the frantic rotation begins to move on in, more Storm Surge will soon begin to come into play as well.
Jack, I have a question for you, man.
Yes.
Once these circles start closing in so small, what do you think is the play? To rotate it right away once it's revealed if you're far out, or to wait and be the last team?
For me, it completely comes down to what you have left, what you have in your inventory, where you are at, the leaderboards as well. If I'm in a position where I know I need to make some ground up,
hast du bei deinem Epic Games Konto das gleiche Passwort?
Nein.
Bei deinem Epic Games Konto muss ich das Passwort wissen.
Hey, mach mir doch ein neues Epic Games Konto.
Da steht ja, dass mit der E-Mail-Adresse ist schon... Die E-Mail-Adresse ist schon vorhanden.
Ja, die E-Mail-Adresse, ne? Und die gleiche E-Mail-Adresse. Und dann entweder so oder das M groß.
Ja, okay. Ich hab das gleiche Passwort, nur mit meinem Namen am Anfang.
Ja, moin. Ja, hast du auch die Zahlen so?
Ja.
Ja, das ist ja mein Ding.
So. An dieser E-Mail-Adresse wurde jetzt so ein Code geschickt. Hast du die auf deinem Handy?
Nee, von meinem Vater.
Die ist auf deinem Vater am Handy, die E-Mail-Adresse, ne? Die musst du musst dann gleich auf dein Vater Handy gehen und gucken, ob da der Code ist.
Okay, warte, ich komm gleich.
Mit dem Handy kommst du, ne? Ich muss dir das dann nochmal erklären.
Shadow bomb, the spray coming in from Mongrel. Stink bomb is hit as well. Everyone focusing these players on the outside. They've got the minigun firing too. The lobby now picking up quick as we move into our pit zone.
The storm is closing in, and that's going to be forcing everyone to get into where the safe zone is right now. It is moving in towards Pleasant Park. Guys, this is absolutely insane.
Mein Vater kommt gleich. Der sagt dann den Code.
They're just trying to get as many wins as possible as people are rotating in.
Mitro on the bottom right of your screen with that minigun has 630.
Ach, Mongrel und Mitro.
Mongrel als on fleek, Alter.
Echt so.
Digga. Mitro hat kassiert, aber hat ihn auch gut gehittet. Junge, du hast eine Minigun, sprayen doch einfach. Ja, Mongrel tot.
Mitro auch tot.
Digga, Mongrel ist so ausgerastet. Mitro ist so ganz gechillt, Mongrel rastet komplett aus.
Does look like, remember early on, Elevate did go down there. So delicious. They go for it. Zane Sap, do they do it?
They can go for it. There's a launch pad there and so many materials.
This is game-changing loot right now. They've got the builds to go for it if they want.
They're gonna do it.
They're gonna make the play.
A gold combat shotgun too, man.
Zane and Sap uncontested. That's one of those risk versus reward plays that can help set them up for 2 victory royales in a row.
Mongrel and Mitro's loot too, man.
Oh, that was making a statement. And we know that was juicy loot.
They're making a statement saying, listen, we're from NA, we're here to play.
Digga, Zelt und so
They took them out, but they're definitely taking their loot.
Yeah, for sure. As they are still above this.
So great rotation items too. They both each have a launch pad. Both have 2 shotgun grenades, and they're gonna go. He didn't get it though. They try to get both at the same time. Gonna be flying, and this is it. Another match.
Wie gut der geflogen ist, ne?
Ja,
167 damage above the threshold, so they're looking pretty good right now. The question is, are they going to keep mid ground, go for low ground?
Zählt jetzt mit dem langen Schaden, was war das denn? Zählt jetzt safe mit dem Jumper.
Das ist so laggy, aber man kann es angucken. Tut mir den Augen ein bisschen weh, aber auch.
Ja, ist echt so.
Auf dem PC kannst du so schnell die Edits machen und alles, ne?
Ja, Mann.
PS4 musst du so eine Edit-Steuerung haben. Aqua lebt noch mit dem Baller. Oh mein Gott. Aqua lebt noch. Ja, Aqua, Digga, Maschine. Komm schon. Wer ist Aqua sein Duo mit eigentlich?
Nyworks.
Ja, da ist er. Ich dachte gerade, Aqua hat kein Duo mehr. Aqua mit dem Baller, Alter.
Ja, wo ist der Nyworks?
Da, wo ist der denn jetzt hingegangen? Er ist bei Aqua.
Digga!
Ja, wo ist Nyrox denn jetzt hin? Nyrox ist tot, Aqua lebt noch. Aqua ist tot.
Snappy hat jetzt halt gewonnen.
Selber ist tot, Zay ist gleich auch tot, safe.
And he's just going to have to stay alive as long as possible, try to get some placement points. He is obviously a talented player, top player. He can definitely make something happen, and I'm interested to see what he's going to do.
Es ist so geil, einfach zuzugucken, ne? Du hast selbst jetzt so richtig Bock so auf Fortnite. Man bekommt da so Bock, wenn man so zuguckt.
Ja, wie kann man das casten, Alter?
Man kann das gar nicht casten, weil die auf Englisch das casten. So in Englisch. Die zerstören die alles.
Wenn Zay jetzt... Oh Gott, Zay is so dead.
He's going to be eliminated from the back. Zay taken down as well. Snappy still with the high ground. Zex and Vinny and TSM crew looking good, and they're going to take it. They just took high ground. Snappy gave it to him.
D-Rox ist noch da. D-Rox ist ein Deutscher.
Stompy. Wo ist denn D-Rox? Du meinst 6 oder?
Nein,
oder D-Rox?
Guck, D-Rox, ja, D-Rox ist tot von Win. Ja, die gewinnen.
Wer ist das denn jetzt?
Alter, war das.
Jetzt will erstmal noch flexen und er steht auf. Hast du gesehen, Alter? Er nimmt einfach die Hand.
Ehrenmann.
Digga, er nimmt einfach die Hand so. So, der will flexen, er nimmt einfach die Hand und gibt sich einen Check. Die müssen weg.
The teams hyped up the most have been even. Guess what? Mongrel and Mitro, man, they've also been performing well. They still have so many points from eliminations. Yep. Oh man, what a great shotgun shot. They were perfectly in sync. They were even jumping and shotgunning at the same time. Vinny, pop off, man. You love the pop off. So hyped.
Ja, er hat ihm keinen Check gegeben, ne? Hast du es gerade gesehen?
Ja.
Er macht so die andere, will den Check haben. Er will keinen Korb kassieren vor der Kamera, deswegen nimmt er die Hand.
Und jetzt wird das Game gezockt. Let's go.
Jetzt wird das mal Stur gegangen.
Oder 33% Genauigkeit, Alter. Bestes Aim. Yeah. Lol. Ach du Scheiße. Verpiss. Tschüss.
And it's already been fantastic. I don't even want it to end, man. I could be here all night. These games are incredible. Yep. And just listen, if you guys are watching at home, you guys want to be here, right? You guys want to be competing. Take notes. Yeah. Watch these players. Watch how they build. Watch the fights that they take, the way they rotate. We'll see you guys here next year, man.
Well, guess what? Game number 2 ended with style with the North American duo of Vinny and Zexro taking it there on the floor with none other than Jordan Fisher.
Thank you so much, Courage. I appreciate that. NA showing up and taking care of business. Games 1 and 2, Vinny and Zexro with a fantastic in, both together, which is an incredible thing, right? Walk me through the just in-game for you guys.
So the comp's kind of hectic because of noise, but we're just really good at playing together. Like we're the longest duo that have played together. So yeah, reaching out.
Great, fantastic work, guys. Back to you, Ninja and Courage. JD.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
Stimmt, Courage heißt
Vinny
der.
and Zexro, you know, they've always been known as being so aggressive. Yeah. From all the times we've seen them in these competitive tournaments. While they might be some younger players, they've definitely been around the block here in competitive Fortnite.
Again, you just see them, just like a lot of other talent here, always at the top of the duo qualifiers every single week. Even though they already qualify, they continue to keep playing and practicing. Guess what? They just took the game number 2. We gotta be pumped right now, man. Once you win one of these games, you can't let up, though. Again, that's why I love that energy. Zex was immediately.
Ich weiß jetzt, wie der Rechte heißt, neben Ninja. Wie? Courage oder so. Courage.
Okay. Hat dein Vater Code gesagt?
Warte, ich guck mal, ob der da ist. Warte, ich frag mal.
Folks, we have our standings after game number 2. Where are things playing on out? It is still Zay and Sap at the top. Dubs and Mega at 18 points in second. Zexro and Vinny with that performance go from 0 points up to 17, Ninja. And that is the beauty of how this plays on out. Anyone can have a pop-off game and come right back. Mongrel and Mitro still in your top 5. as well as Serpent Hype, Darroch's Item, Borwin and Tux, Snappy and Red Rush all there. While Zayt and Sap do have a nice little lead right now, nobody is safe from the rest of this lobby, I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, just take a look at the points, Courage. You got 11 points, right? Benji and Mr. Savage, they fell out of the top 10. But look at that. Storm and Epic Whale, 12 points.
Mein Vater hat sie noch nicht bekommen. Was los?
12 points. All they need is 2 or 3 points, 2 or 3 extra eliminations right there, and boom, they'll move up 6 places. You know what I mean? So it's still anyone's game, all right?
Ja.
Mein Vater hat sie nicht bekommen.
Entweder hat dein Vater keine Dings an, Sync an, oder, keine Ahnung. Auf jeden Fall musst du auf Gmail gehen und dann steht da irgendwas mit so einem Code und dann, ja.
Ach, muss er Sync anhaben. Mhm. Dann hätten wir das mal her.
What an absolute blast, ladies and
Ja.
gentlemen. Can we give a round of applause to Ninja for hopping in for some guest casting? What a great job.
Thank you, man.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Pleasure to be here.
That's going to do it for us for now up here on the caster desk, but I know Zeke is down on the floor with some notes from you all.
Thank you guys so much, man. What an awesome first 2 sets of games from Sap and Zayt locking down the lobby to Zexro and Vinny just coming in super clutch. And of course, guys, you've been here. We got to see Ninja. He got to go ahead and commentate some games. So what I want to know from you is, have you guys had a good time? Have you enjoyed it? If so, just let me hear you. You know, that was so-so. Let's pretend I didn't ask. Have you guys been enjoying yourselves? That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, we've got quite a bit more games left to get through, but, you know, if you've been watching for a long time, you know I'm a big fan of everyone that loves Fortnite. It's all about bringing people together. And I like to say Fortnite fam, that's my thing. That's what I do. And, you know, there's actually a lot of people from around the world that have come here to compete, to watch, to be part of all of this. And I thought, what better way to give back to you guys than to teach you how to say Fortnite from all around the world. So in just a moment, we're going to take a look at the video, and I can't wait because this is actually the first time I'm seeing this. A lot of work went into making this happen. So I can't wait for us to watch this together. Let's take a look.
Hello Fortnite fam.
포트나이트 팬 여러분들 안녕하세요.
Привет, Fortnite семья.
Jag har Rio.
Vad sker då Fortnite folk?
Jag är fan Fortnite.
What's up, Fortnite fam?
Fortnite 팬 여러분들 안녕하세요.
What's up Fortnite fam? Hey, John Fortnite fam.
Isa!
Was geht, Fortnite-Freunde?
Was macht Isa denn da?
Schenken.
What's up Fortnite fam?
Yo, what's up Fortnite fam? What, you trying to get lost?
Sorry, I'm texting.
What's up Fortnite fam?
What's up Fortnite fam?
Was macht er?
Fortnite fam?
Was machen die? Was bei ihm?
What's up Fortnite fam?
G'day Fortnite fam.
Ach du Scheiße.
G'day Fortnite fam. Cheer up Fortnite fam. What up boys?
Also, what's up Fortnite Fan, was sagt der? What's up Boys?
Ja, Mann, ist echt so. Ehrenmann, der Typ ist sympathisch.
That was even better than I thought it would be. Just embrace it.
Und was macht Isa denn da? Er spielt ja gar nicht, er guckt ja auch nur zu, oder?
We're here to stay.
Isa hat ja nur für Solo qualifiziert.
Ach so. Weil Caro für keine Zeit für ihn hat, ja?
Ninja actually had a pretty dope hoodie, a World Cup.
Ich habe das Gefühl, Cam und Isa am Streit. Bei Cam spielt nur noch mit Reapers und nicht mit Isa.
Head on over, retailroad.com, get yourself a nice shirt. We got some hoodies, we've got hats, we've even got the little drone that's the battle bus. It looks amazing. The top balloon is actually the drone, so you've got the bus that's literally flying around. You best believe I'm gonna pick one up and mess around with my family. They're not ready for it. But there you go, there's some on your screen. Also, that Drift shirt, by far, my favorite piece of merchandise ever. Those of you that really do know me, you know I love Drift. He's easily my favorite character. But just some cool things, if you're looking to get some World Cup exclusive thing, go ahead and take a look. Now, for those of you who have also been watching kind of all 10-week qualifiers long, you know we love Golden Boy. And there's actually one thing specifically he was kind of telling people as we were going through interviews. And that was, hey, when we get to New York, you're going to be in my hometown. Let's catch up and get a slice of pizza. Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Steve, what about like everyone else? Why is it just Golden Boy? Well, he's a Golden Boy and he's selfish, and he wanted the pizza all for himself. Get called out. That's right. Now the world knows.
Eigentlich müsste dein Vater Code bekommen auf Gmail.
Ja. So let's take a look together and check this out.
New York City. We got the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, the Empire State Building, and the first ever Fortnite World Cup Finals. I couldn't be more excited about the greatest Fortnite players from around the world.
Wie macht man sich denn einen neuen Account?
Epic Games Account.
Nein, normalen Account, PSN.
Indem du einfach neu Account erstellen machst. Account erstellen, dann steht da. Also du kannst.
Und schon? Wo steht das?
So, wenn du auf Konto erstellen drückst, ne? Dann kannst du da ja.
Ja, klar. Hier also auf Power, Benutzer wechseln und dann Konto erstellen. Hörst mich noch?
Und dann steht also, ich muss das kurz selbst machen.
Einen Benutzer erstellen, passt schon. Ich komme gleich.
Warte. Tag. Dann steht da neuer Benutzer stehen, dann ein Benutzer erstellen, akzeptieren, dann auf weiter.
Ja.
Und dann, wenn das steht beim PlayStation Network anmelden.
Oh, genau.
Dann steht da
PlayStation Network erstelle ein Konto. Genau.
Ja.
Ich mache jetzt ein neues Konto.
Wieso?
Einfach so. So, also. Ja. Hörst du mich noch? Okay. Ach du Scheiße. Deutschland, Tag. Ach du Scheiße, jetzt muss ich meinen Geburtstag angeben. Hast du deinen Geburtstag angegeben?
Ich hab da meinen Geburtstag nur mit 1998 angegeben.
Das mache ich auch. Sag weiter. So. PlayStation. Oh. Hast du da das Konto von deinen Eltern genommen oder was? Hast du deinen Ort eingegeben?
Ja.
Also da, wo du wohnst.
Ja.
Wie kann man denn hier ein scharfes S machen? Ah, da.
Weil wenn du was mit deinem Konto ist, wird gefragt, Fortnite, ja, wo wohnst du? Und dann, da steht ja bei der E-Mail,
was ist denn Bundesland, Provinz? Also Hessen, ne?
Ja.
Okay. Und ach du Scheiße, Postleitzahl. Hallo, danke. Hörst mich immer noch?
Ja.
Anmelde-ID, okay. Mache ich diesen hier. Digga, wie easy ist das bitte? Ja, ich möchte personalisierte Informationen und Angebote zu PlayStation und Sony erhalten. Ja, oder?
Ich kann natürlich das Epic Games Konto mit der E-Mail-Adresse von der Vater löschen.
Ja.
Und dann kann ich ein neues erstellen. Mit deiner E-Mail-Adresse.
Ja, mach das doch.
Alles.
Mach das doch.
Und da brauchen wir auch einen Sicherheitscode. Oh.
Hey, das können wir doch dann auf meine E-Mail machen. E-Mail ist ja hier Nachrichten, ne?
So, warte mal. Dein Vater bekommt einen Code. Jetzt eigentlich einen Code. Um den Konto zu löschen. 2 Stück doch bekommt er. Und das zweite musst du mir sagen.
Jetzt. Online, okay, ich muss eine Online-ID machen. Was soll ich für eine Online-ID machen? Nee, Mann. Oh mein Gott, das war der ganze Name. I'm too good. Oder wie soll ich mich da nicht fragen? So einen geilen Namen, Alter.
I give you one pump.
Nee, Mann.
I help you to die. Weißt du, was das heißt?
Warte. Oh, ich nehme mich einfach.
I help you to die.
Was heißt das? Ich habe dich getötet.
Ich helfe dir zum Tod.
Nein.
So, dann steht unten links im Chat. Du wurdest getötet von I help you to die.
Too easy for me. Null.
Lass es einfach mit dem 2FA später machen. Mo?
Hä?
Ich dachte,
Wie soll ich mich nennen? Anton? Jetzt ist der Keck weg, Alter. Ja.
Absolut, Fortnite ist gecrashed. Hast du jetzt meinen Account erstellt?
Ja, der heißt I have no friends.
Willst du jetzt auf dem Account spielen?
Mal gucken, also das lädt hier nicht. Ah, Mann, ich kann das nicht nehmen. Bitte. Ich kann den Namen nicht nehmen. Was wäre denn ein cooler Name?
Hallo? Mo. I'm gonna cry. I doesn't hear you, ne? Hallo.
Hi. Huch. Ja, PSN Nutzungsbedingungen braucht niemand. Und da machen wir jetzt Stufe 8 drauf, okay?
Und was dann?
Dann hole ich mir irgendwann V-Bucks und kaufe mir ein Haustier, was Schönes.
Dann muss ich aber erst bestellen. Jetzt sag mal deinen Namen.
Bist noch da? Gebt mal ein, warte, gebt gleich mal ein Heyday Schwitzer und das H und das D und das S groß, okay?